All right, so starting back into the jumping jacks, whatever version you've chosen. I honestly kind of think that the weighted version without jumping is probably harder than the regular one. So if I had to choose. 30, last 20. 4, 3, 2, 1, and into a short set of lunges, just 5 on each side. Big steps back, equal amount of weight in each foot. Oh. 4, 5, last 1, 5 on the other side, and right into our last set of walkouts. We'll get 5 of these as well. I'll start to talk about our workout a little bit as we finish these up. So it's going to be sort of a countdown style. We're going to start with 10 repetitions of both movements, go down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll do the same on our other side. So this first side, our ab strength move will be focused on the left. And as we count down the second time, same thing, focused on the right. All right, let's get one more. All right, good. Down to your bird dogs, last set of these. Out and in. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch sides. Last set, last side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. So first movement, we're gonna do a side plank variation. So this one should be good for everyone, but if it's a little too hard, I'm just gonna show 2 modifications. So we're starting in a side plank, bottom foot in front of the top foot. We've done this once before in class. We're gonna touch our knee to our opposite elbow. So there's a lot of balance going on here. If you need to practice just one half of it, switch it to this movement. Elbow touching down towards your hand, rotating back up. So you're still getting the movement, still getting the oblique crunch work, but it's a little easier on the balance. So that'll be our first move, and then we're gonna do a burpee variation in between each set. So I'll show a couple of options for that after we finish this. We'll go 1. So whichever one you're doing, full range of motion, and kind of flex your butt at the end so that you're really finishing the range of motion off, fully extending your hips. 4. Drawing your shoulders away from your ears for good posture. 6. Nice and slow. 7. 8. 9. Last one. Whichever version you're doing, it'll come up. And now let's go into our burpees. So we have 2 options here. We can do a full burpee with a jump, or if you're preferring to not jump, you can grab something heavy, either 1 or 2 weights, out, in, and then stand up like that. If it's 1 weight, it's gonna look like this, out, in, and then stand up with the weight in the center. So those are your 2 options. Since this one's a little more complicated, I'll do this one for the first round. So 10. If you're wanting to, you can even add a push-up in here. 3. 4. Or no push-up like that. 5. 6. 7. Last 3. You can also take the jump out here, step in and out, like that, step out. Last one. And 10. Okay, that's our longest set. We're gonna go back to our plank. So 9 of whichever one you've chosen this time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand up. All right, I'll demonstrate the regular one this time. So, jumping out, touch the chest to the ground, in and up. You can also do that without the jumps if you don't want to jump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4 more, 6, 7, 8, and last one, 9. Whew. All right, quick chance to take a breath. I'm gonna grab a sip of water so I can talk. All right, into 8. Don't worry, we're only doing burpees for this one. When we go over to our right side, we'll switch the cardio move. 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze the butt at the end, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 8, burpees of choice. 8, 7, 6, 'already halfway, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, into our set of 7. About here, or the next round is kind of where it starts feeling really a lot shorter. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Already done there. 7 burpees. I'm having fun switching back and forth between the two guys, so I'll do that. 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, more than halfway. 3, 2, last one. All right, this is where, like I was saying, it really does get to start to feel shorter. We're gonna go into 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, 6 burpees. Six. 5. 4. Last 3. 2 more. Last one. Step or jump out. Step or jump in. And done. Okay. Whew. After this one, we'll have just as many reps left in the whole thing as we did in the first set alone. So 3, 2 more, 4, 1. All right, that's 5. Whew. I'll go ahead, switch back and forth again. 5 burpees. 3 more. As you get tired, pay extra attention, making sure that each step to this burpee has good form. Your toes are forward. Your abs are tight. All right, so we're on 4. Like I said, this is all together. We have 10 repetitions of each move left. So that's just as many as we did in the first round alone. It'll go by fast. I'll tell myself that at least. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 burpees. Back to the weighted ones. I don't like these ones. They're too hard. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay. Okay, 3 left. 3 now. That means there's only 6 of each left at this point. 3. We're taking care of half of them here. 2. 1. Hand up. 3 burpees. As the reps get lower, maybe you can push yourself to just do a little deeper, a little bigger range of motion. If you're jumping, maybe a little more power in the jump. Last one. All right, 2 little mini rounds left, 2 and 1. And then we'll take a little break. Remember, your other option is elbow to hand. 1, 2. Whew. All right, burpee time. Last one for me with the weights for the day. 2. And last one, single repetition before a break in the middle. Up, side plank, elbow to knee, squeeze the glutes, stand up. 1 really good burpee, hands on the mat, plank, chest to the ground, and up. All right, let's take a minute off. You know the first move, it's gonna be the plank, but on your right side. Got one other move. 2 options. Again, a jumping one and a weighted one. So we're either gonna do a squat jump. So sink down, extend the hips, squeeze the glutes, straight up in the air. Or squat push press. You know, hold your kettlebell however it's comfortable, or dumbbell, like me, down to a deep squat, overhead. Okay? Whew. All right, so let me try that one more time because that was a really bad example. I feel embarrassed. So we're starting with a dumbbell held at your chest or the kettlebell. Up, make sure your abs are tight, which is what I didn't do before, and then overhead, and then down. Okay. So for me, you might have noticed this, but that's definitely like really weird to hold this adjustable dumbbell that way. So I'm gonna opt for 2 lighter weights for the push press instead of 1 heavy one. But if you have a kettlebell, that's totally gonna be great. All right, let's go. Right side. So bottom foot in front of the top foot, good side plank, hips stacked, bottom oblique really engaged, pushing it up to the ceiling, and then elbow to knee for 10, 9, squeezing the butt between each rep, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whew. Oh no, wait, what the heck? Why would I stop at 9? 10. Okay, and jump squats, jump or push. I'll start off with a push press since it's more complicated. Here. Yes. Squat down, push. Squat down with power up. Squeezing the butt at the top, tightening the abs throughout. 5, making sure the knees don't collapse in, whichever one you're doing. 2, 1. All right, so that's your push press option. We're going into 8 or 9, I guess. Why am I 1 ahead of myself? I don't know. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right. And then I'll show the jump squat this time. So, same starting position, lower down, knees over the ankles, up, land softly, up. So same thing, power on the way up, reset on the way down. 5, 4 more. Good. Whew. All right, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, into a round of 8. I'll go ahead and switch back and forth just like I did in the first movement. Set. 8 of these. 8. Powerful. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, quick catch up break. I'm just gonna have a sip of water. We'll go into 7. All right, our last round that feels really long, I think. 7. 7. Squeeze the butt. 3, 4, 2 more. Last one. Whew. All right. 7 push press squats or jumps. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, into 6. When it starts feeling actually shorter. 6, 5, 4, 3, squeeze the butt. 2, last one. 1. Yes. Okay, 6 push presses or jumps. Or if you're really feeling like you need variety today like me, maybe you're switching back and forth. 2, 5, 6. Okay. Into 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. I can definitely tell on that one some of those muscles are already tired from doing it the first time. It's harder. Oh, right. I'm into 5. I'm gonna do my jump squats. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 10 repetitions total left now. And then after this, we'll do something slower for the rest of our time. 4 here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Into 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3. Up. Good plank before you start the reps. 3, 2, 1. All right, jump squats. This is the time when you can really focus on doing each of them really well. There's only 3. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last couple rounds here. 2, 1, squeeze the butt. 2, squeeze the butt. Last set of push presses for me. 2 of these. 2, squeeze. 1. Whew. Last repetition. Last round. 1 repetition each. Extra good. Great plank to begin. Full range of motion. Finish it off by engaging your legs. Get up. 1 powerful squat. And we're done. Good. All right, take a little bit of time off. We're gonna grab a kettlebell or dumbbell. That's a good weight for a shoulder press. So something lighter, on the lighter side, as far as the weights that you typically use. Maybe, yeah, you only have 3 options. So 5 and 15. 5-pound weight, 15-pound weight should be good to go. I mean, if you happen to have something heavier, Keen, I think you could probably do something a little heavier. I'm gonna go for doing, hopefully, 18. Okay, so a single kettlebell or dumbbell for a kneeling shoulder press. Let me fix, I don't know how to set these up apparently. Okay, that looks better. There we go. Wait. Oh, okay, there's something that is better about not adjustable dumbbells, but oh well. So we're here, tight abs, glutes engaged, half kneeling position, push overhead and down. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do 10. Maybe we're gonna watch me struggle to find the correct weight for myself. I think it's this one. Yeah. So 10, 9. Depending on your weight, maybe you have to go up to 15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, find your weight that's hard. You can maybe only do 1 or 2 after you're done with that set. Should be really hard by the end if possible. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's really hard. Should be hard to resist the urge to arch your back by the end of your set. 1. Okay, let's work. Next one, we're gonna do some squats. So grab probably the same weight or a little heavier. Or actually, Keen, if your knees are hurting, maybe just using the bands is the best idea here. So that'll be like a good knee exercise instead of hard on your knees. So if the dumbbells hurt your knees, just go for the banded option. So we're taking a weight that's hopefully moderate to heavy for you. You can put them right here or hold it if it's one weight, hold that at the front of the chest and then down, push up. Same form as we had with the jump squat or the push press, but more control, less speed. Still squeezing your butt at the top, still making sure your knees don't collapse in. 6, I'm gonna do 6 more. Let's get up to 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good work. Take a minute off, or 40 seconds maybe. We'll do that again a couple more times. So we'll take 20 more seconds, but kind of start getting ready to get back into position. Oh yeah. 10 seconds left, right? So coming down, kneeling position, get your weight, and let's go. 10, tight abs, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, other side. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Second move, then our break. We go 10 or 12, 10 to 12. Adding the band around the knee if you want to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna get 2 more. Whew. Then a break. And 1. Okay. Another 40 seconds off. And then we're gonna do our last set of those. Let's see. Nice work. Yeah, maybe just arms, shoulders are feeling tired. Okay, we'll take about 20 more seconds. Okay, 10 seconds and start getting back to where you started. So this is the last round. So if you're feeling like you have a little extra energy left, maybe try a couple extra reps. Or maybe push yourself, if you've been maybe cutting the range of motion short a little bit, not getting the weight all the way back down to your shoulder, focus on that. Okay, for me, to be honest, 10 repetitions is already really hard. So I'm just gonna focus on doing each of them really well with good form. Three more. 8, 9, 10. Okay. There's something counterintuitive. It's like if you're tired, you want to come to a dead stop and take a little break, but actually that makes it so much harder because you're not getting that little bounce back momentum. So 10, 9, 8, 7, tight abs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is getting hard for me to do well. 1. Woo. Okay. So, last set of squats. I'd actually like to do one other move after this if you guys have the time, but not a hard move. Don't worry. Okay. So 12. Oh, that's not what we need to do. I'm adding too much difficulty. This is just a squat. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, hard, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. So one more thing to do before we go. This is not going to be a hard movement. I just like to get a little bit of back work in because it's always good to get some posture stuff, and we didn't today. So just to finish off, kind of starting to cool down, grab a resistance band. It doesn't have to have handles, so don't worry if you only have one set of handles. You can just, I'm not even going to be using the handles. That's too easy if you grab at the handles. You need to grab a little further up anyways. So I'm going to grab further up. If you want to, after you grab your resistance bands, you can cross them to create a little more difficulty, and then we'll just do a seated row. Okay, let me see you guys. Make sure that, this is sort of a surprise. I know I didn't tell you to get them, but okay. Just 2 sets of 20. So 1 like this, pause at the end, straight back. If you need to make it easier to keep your back straight, you can bend your knees a little. Pause at the end, 8, 9, 10. Let's get 10 more in this set. 10, 9, 8, 7, chest out, shoulders down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause a little longer on this last one, 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. Okay, we'll do that one more time and then we're done. Just a little bit of posture work. So if that wasn't hard for you, either grab a little further up on the band or cross the handles. So it's left hand grabbing the one that is coming out around your right foot, right hand grabbing the one that's coming out around the left foot. Okay, last set. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get 10 more. I'm going to try grabbing just a little higher up to challenge myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3 more. 3, 2, and then this last one again, let's hold back for a little extra time. 5, tight abs. 4, 3, 2, and release. Good. Good work. Okay, let's get a couple stretches in here. We're already sitting, so let's start off with a seated hamstring stretch. We'll extend one leg out. Tuck the other foot in towards your inner thigh, and then reach out and over towards the outside of the foot that's extended out in front of you. Hold there, trying to keep your knee completely straight, or at least as straight as you need it to be to feel a stretch right along the back of your knee, going up a bit into your hamstring maybe. Or maybe it's more in your calf, that's normal too. And then from here, after we hold a few more seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Oh, all right. Reach towards the outside of that foot that's extended out. Straighten your knee. 4, 3. Let's hold a 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and come up. All right. Let's give it a try with both legs out now. Reaching straight towards your toes, leading with your chest to straighten your back. This is hard for me. I haven't done this one in a long time. Wow, should do this one more, I think. It's so simple, but so hard. If you are like really tight, which I almost am, you can use a band or a strap to pull yourself down towards your feet to get that same leverage that someone who can touch their toes might be able to get by just pulling on their toes. And then from here, let's get into a nice deep lunge stretch. We'll do our hip flexors. So back knee on the mat, swing your front foot forward, come up, create length along this back leg into the hip flexor here, up into your torso. And if you want here now, you can grab your back foot. This will deepen the stretch, definitely, but it will also maybe make it harder to focus on your hip flexor. You might find this when you do this version, you're just stretching your quad, which isn't bad, but you know, it's just a choice. Then set your foot down if you had it, and we'll bring both hands down to the mat between the legs. Make sure your back knee isn't collapsing in towards the midline of your body. It's pointing straight down or a little out. And then from here, if you want, you can, as usual, you can just bend your elbows down. Oh, it's really getting late, huh? Okay, we'll wrap this up pretty quickly. We'll just gotta stretch the other side at least to even it out. Okay, up and other side. First, just traditional deep lunge stretch, opening up the hip flexor, length along the front of your body. And if you want to, if it feels good to you, you can grab your back foot. Still pushing this hip open. And then holding, a few more seconds. All right, let your foot down if you grabbed it. Put both the hands between the legs on the ground and down. If you need to. You don't need to come to your elbows if it's not necessary to feel the stretch. Let's hold for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Let's see. Make sure